Okay, part two, continue from there. Just from the bully incident, Eric.
So he shot me on the neck, and I said, I don't want to get beat up again. And I didn't know. He said, look up the sky, look at the bird, and he shot me on the neck. And then, as you know, when you can't breathe, and then you can't move, and then so it gave me a lot of motivation. I'm a small guy, and I don't want to get hit again. So I went to train with, looking for instructor. I trained with 4 different ones until I keep on going. I study, and when I was in college, I was graduate from Laney College, and then I was the president of the club, and then I have all kinds of people: Aikido, Brave Mendes, Wing Chun, boxing, wrestling, judo. So they all, one person become the instructor, and we all black belts or whatever, and we just learn. So now when I go to an event, maybe 99% of the stuff that they show doesn't work, but 1% is good enough for me. I learned something.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. You learn things.
So I don't have a preference. I like whatever work. It doesn't really matter what style, but people are very protective about their style, the culture, the instructor, and I understand all that, and I respect what they believe in. That's okay with me.
Yeah, well, there's the practical street defense applications, and there's also obviously style, as in could be stylistic for sport and the art, which makes it look beautiful as well. So wushu's a bit like that with the beautiful flowing movements.
Beautiful. And I host a tour, and I visit Shaolin Temple five times. Believe it or not, they have a Taekwondo center right next. They were friends.
That's great.
Yeah, Taekwondo, and then all these Shaolin monks, and they talk to each other, and so I met the head of the martial monk, and then we bow and to them, and then we did some donation. You serve tea and all that stuff, and it's all good. In reality, as you know, we learn from everybody.
That's right.
Anything, Google, people, your self-realization, you just put it together. Okay, and then you continue research, and you learn more, and then you can share more.
Well, that's right. Well, Bruce Lee was the first one that we all knew that did all that. And on the films, did you enjoy the Bruce Lee films and what he's contributed? Was he an inspiration?
Well, he kicked the door open. He was inspiration to a lot of people.
Yes.
And then the movie was great, and then he motivated a lot of people, and he was terrific martial artist. He would train extremely hard, maybe too hard.
Yes.
Overtrained.
Yes, correct.
I could say
I've
so.
heard that, yes.
Too young. To my opinion, we need to balance. Okay, and one other technique I cannot show. If you're gonna do anything, you have to ask your doctor, should I do it or not? Consult your doctor. You can take your right hand, pull your left ear look down, take your left hand, and then you squat. You inhale and you exhale. Okay, as you know, this will balance your yin and yang, your introverted and extroverted. Okay, right side creativity, left side logical.
Yes.
So we need both.
Yes.
So balance. That's why they create a balanced thing called yin and yang. So in life, we need to have yin and yang. So some of the people only believe in one side, they become either too yin or too yang. So you need a balance. So like I said, if we are teaching people martial art, we're actually teaching ourselves.
Yes, it's a great personal development system, isn't it? So good for you.
And then all these things, everything we do now, for me, washing dishes, folding your clothes, talk to your friend, we should be having therapeutic experience for all that. So if you believe in certain things, and that should be therapeutic for you. So that's the yin and yang part balance. If you learn how to hit, we can learn how to heal. That we talked about that earlier.
Correct. Exactly. That's
so
very important.
But now, after all these years of competition back to 60s and 70s, and I've been on so many magazines, like 45 magazine covers, and a movie and all that. But I've seen a lot of things already, and I've seen a lot of young people, and there are people older than me, and then there's old saying. Sometimes, not everybody, you have to become somebody to be nobody.
Right. That's interesting.
So I feel comfortable who I am. Been there, done that. I can
Well,
share.
I obviously, in Australia, I knew about you as well.
Yeah, we
back in
can
the 80s,
share
and it was
something to the
fantastic. And
people.
you and Cynthia and Don and
Well,
Bill and everybody. and Chuck
they're
Norris, of
nice
course.
guys. Don Wilson actually nicer than me.
Just
Don-
ask him.
No,
That's it.
That's
Don's
four dragons.
Yeah, the dragons.
Ron Van Cliff, the black dragon. Cynthia, she is the
Yeah,
lady dragon.
that's
Don
right.
Wilson, he called himself the fat dragon. And me, the little dragon.
Little
Well, actually,
There we go,
we're not
funny
really
sound.
dragon.
And Bruce Lee was one of the original little dragon, but the dragons everywhere. It's a very
And then I used
cultural
to,
thing in martial arts.
I like every kind of movement. To me, I respect every style. And then somebody talked to me. I said, "What do you think of this style?" I'm not gonna name the style. And so,
No.
I said, "It's very good, but it's still limited." But the guy walked away. I never seen him again.
Right.
And I'm just telling what I think. That's all.
Right.
And
you got to be open to
whether
different
he
things.
believe it or not, that's him.
Yeah, that's it. And what about the movies? You've done a lot of movies in
Oh.
and out of the camera. And you've tell us about your favourite ones, the movies you've been involved in. Which ones are your favourites? And
I'm basically right now. I done certain things. I taught classes in UCLA for stunt fighting,
oh, cool.
things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And then they still want me to go back, but I don't want to go back. Movie, it's extension of what I knew, and it's fascinating, and it's of course movie is an illusion.
Yes. I'm just losing this a little bit here. There we go. You got illusion. Yeah, tell me about that. As in, obviously, entertainment, illusion.
I do. Luckily, I see everything in multi-dimensional. So I see that creativity. I like comedy. I like action, and certainly in personal life, I like healing, because if you're sick and then you're not well, you have to learn to balance and correct yourself by seeing a doctor or learn whatever will work. Whether if maybe because everybody have a certain patterns of thinking, because we are creatures of habit. And if our habit could be good, it could be wrong, could be off track, could be on track, depending on what we believing in. So we have to correct ourselves certain things. If let's say if I have constantly having a negative thought or repeat what I don't like, I'm just actually lower my immunity, because I give too much power to that negativity.
Right. Exactly. That's what's very important. I'm right into that. Being a motivational speaker myself.
So
Fired up.
I
Fear
feel
not.
I feel truly harmony to the universe and everything around us. Get along with people, communication, and forget the style, the ego, and all that stuff. Let it go.
That's right. Exactly. That's
It doesn't mean anything, because even you and I giving 100 years on this lifetime is pretty short. So let's say 50 years, 100 years from now, 50 years from now, maybe sooner, hopefully longer, we are going to turn into dust. So it doesn't matter. So while we're here, we can give flower to people or piss on somebody. Which one you want? That's a choice.
That's one way of saying it, Eric. But I like that one. That's it. I love it. I like it rather than the flowers.
So anybody, whatever they're trying to do right now, to me, I'm rooting for them. I'm giving them the green light and give sunshine into their life.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's very
Eric.
simple.
Yeah, I know you've made an incredible contribution
Yeah,
to the martial arts and the
I
people's
don't,
lives.
I don't even think of it.
So,
It's just
I can thank you on behalf of all the martial artists. You have made an incredible contribution, and it's much appreciated.
I appreciate your work. That's kind work, but I know myself. I need to certain area I need to do to get better.
Yeah.
You should pull the car around that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yep. Oh, we'll